Do you feel like your waistline changed overnight? Even though you didn't, you're not imagining it. As estrogen declines, your body shifts fat toward the midsection and your metabolism slows. The fix isn't more sit-ups. It's 5 specific movements that preserve lean muscle, support bone health, and improve core stability so your body burns more at rest. In this video, we'll walk through these 5 essentials in an order that makes them effective, safe, and progressive. By the end, you'll know exactly what to do and how to do it in under 20 minutes. Number 1, plank with hip dips. Start here. Your core isn't about crunch lines, it's a control center that tells your body to keep muscle. Plank hip dips switch on the deep stabilizers that act like a signal to hold onto lean tissue, which matters when hormones shift. During menopause, fat tends to move inward toward your organs. That's the visceral kind that affects health, posture, and how you breathe. A stable core supports your spine, sets your ribs in a better position for diaphragmatic breathing, and keeps your pelvis steady so daily movement feels safer and more efficient. So why do long planks and endless crunches leave the waist unchanged? Because they don't teach your trunk to resist movement under load. They often miss the deep system that keeps the spine steady while you rotate or fight rotation, which is the skill your midsection actually needs. Hip dips add that missing piece. In a forearm plank, you guide your hips in a slow arc, then stop them before momentum takes over. That controlled rotation and anti-rotation lights up the obliques and transverse abdominis, improves spinal stiffness, and teaches pelvic control that carries into real life. When your trunk is stiff in the right way, your body stops cheating through the low back and hips. You move with cleaner mechanics, which lets you train harder and safer. That's how you preserve muscle and keep your resting burn higher. Here's how to do it. Elbows under shoulders, ribs down, glutes engaged. Keep your head in line. Drift the hips side to side in smooth, small arcs with no sagging or twisting. Start with 2 sets of 20 to 30 seconds. As control improves, build to 45 to 60 seconds. In 2 weeks, you'll feel steadier through chores and notice less low back fatigue. That control is your new baseline for training that builds muscle and helps you burn more between workouts. With the core switched on, your legs and glutes can do their job. Number 2, squats. Here's the move that quietly rewires metabolism, the squat. After 40, muscle loss speeds up and the legs pay the biggest price. When you lose lower body muscle, your resting burn drops, and that makes fat loss harder even when you eat well. Cardio can move the scale, but without strength work, some of that drop is muscle. That's why the weight comes back fast around the midsection. You want a training signal that protects muscle while you cut fat. The squat gives you that signal because it loads big muscle groups at once and asks your core to stabilize with every rep. When you squat, your quads, glutes, and core share the job. This full body effort tells your body to keep lean tissue and build more where you need it most. That helps you hold a higher resting metabolic rate so you burn more between workouts, not just during them. Start simple. Stand with feet about hip to shoulder width. Sit back to a chair, tap, and stand tall. Keep your knees tracking over your toes, chest up, and heels grounded. If your knees cave, slow down and press them out gently. When that feels solid, move to a goblet squat by holding a dumbbell or kettlebell at your chest. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Rest 60 to 90 seconds between sets so your effort stays high and your form stays clean. As your squat gets stronger, daily energy use rises because bigger muscles demand more fuel. Strength in the legs also improves insulin sensitivity, which helps your body handle carbs better and targets deep belly fat over time. You'll notice stairs feel lighter, walks feel stronger, and jeans fit closer at the waist, even if the scale barely moves. Strength is rising. Now add a metabolic spark that doesn't steal your muscle. Number 3, mountain climbers. This is cardio with a purpose. Mountain climbers spike your metabolism while your core stays in charge. You get the intensity you want without beating up your joints or spending an hour on a machine. Think short bursts that challenge your breathing and keep your trunk steady. If high impact work bothers your knees or wrists, raise your hands on a bench or countertop. That small change lowers joint stress but keeps the work honest. You can also slow the stride and push harder with each knee drive. The effort stays high even when the pace is moderate. Crunches won't reach visceral fat, and long, slow sessions eat time. So, what gives you intensity and core control together? Mountain climbers turn the plank into motion. Place hands under shoulders, press the floor away and keep your ribs down. Your body fights the urge to arch or twist while your heart rate climbs fast. Use simple intervals. Go 20 seconds on and 40 seconds off for 6 rounds. Move like a metronome. Hips level. Eyes on the floor. Drive knees toward the chest without bouncing or letting your shoulders drift behind your wrists. Quality reps beat frantic speed. These short intervals improve insulin sensitivity and fat use. Research shows high-intensity work helps reduce abdominal fat in midlife adults. That matters when hormones push storage toward the center. You're training your system to burn better while teaching your core to hold the line. Expect to finish breathless but steady through your trunk. Your shoulders will warm, your midsection will feel engaged, and your breathing will be louder but controlled. That combo, high output with a braced midline, helps trim central fat over time without extra wear on your joints. Your engine is revving. Now reinforce the deepest core that supports your spine and organs. Number 4, dead bugs. Want a flatter looking midsection without endless crunches? Train the corset muscle that actually braces you. Dead bugs teach your body to hold tension where it counts, so your waist looks supported, not squashed. The goal isn't burning out your abs. It's building control you can feel when you stand, sit, lift, and breathe. Your deep core, the transverse abdominis, acts like a built-in weight belt. When it fires well, your spine stays stable and your ribs stack over your pelvis. That position frees your diaphragm to work better, which helps you breathe lower and calmer instead of flaring your ribs and gripping your neck and back. Crunches mostly flex your spine. They don't train your trunk to resist movement. That missing skill is why backs get cranky and hips take over. Dead bugs flip the script by asking your core to keep still while your arms and legs move. You learn control that carries into daily life. Lie on your back with knees over hips and shins parallel to the floor. Press your low back gently toward the mat so there's no gap. Reach arms to the ceiling. Inhale through your nose and feel your ribs widen. Exhale fully until your ribs drop and your abs lightly brace. Now extend your right leg and left arm slowly. Pause. Keep the low back heavy. Then return and switch sides. Move smooth. No jerks, and stop the reach before your back lifts. Do 3 sets of 6 to 10 controlled reps per side. As this clicks, your hips and low back stop doing extra work. You'll feel steadier during lifts and long walks, and your belly can look flatter because your brace is real, not a hollow hold. Many notice a firmer midsection during chores the same day. With deep stability locked in, you're ready for the most functional strength builder on this list. Number 5, walking lunges. This is where strength meets real life. Step, stabilize, and build the metabolism you want. Menopause can chip away at balance, bone density, and muscle. Walking lunges target all 3 in one move by making each leg do its own work while your center stays steady. That single leg demand carries over to how you walk, climb stairs, and handle uneven ground. Machines can make muscles burn, but they don't teach you to control your body in motion. You need training that looks like daily life and still drives fat loss. Walking lunges do that by loading one side at a time and asking you to own your posture between steps. Each stride tests your balance, taxes your hips, and keeps your core honest. Start with body weight for 2 sets of 10 controlled steps per side. Move at a calm pace. When that feels solid, add light dumbbells by your sides. Keep your eyes forward, shoulders relaxed, and drive through the front heel to stand. If your knee wobbles, shorten the stride and slow down until the path is clean. The fix isn't chasing the belly. You rebuild the system that controls it with deep core stability, lower body strength, and smart intervals. Run this as a 20-minute circuit 3 days a week. Add a daily walk after meals, even 10 minutes. Protect lean mass by hitting protein targets and keeping a regular sleep window. Your body listens to clear signals. Heavy legs and a braced core tell it to keep muscle, and muscle raises your resting burn. That's how you improve metabolism without living in the gym. Start this week, track reps and loads, and let consistency do the quiet work.